Today's gospel story starts out beautifully. Jesus has just washed the feet of his 12 apostles, calling them friends. They're having dinner together. Then Jesus, their leader, master, teacher, testifies that one friend among them will betray him. They are confused by who he means. Then Jesus tells them that the betrayer is one to whom he will give a dunked morsel of bread. He proceeds to hand it to Judas and tells Judas to do what he must do quickly. Judas exits. Then he tells the apostles that the Son of Man is glorified and God is glorified in him. I have to say, if I were there, I would be confused, really confused. Betrayal? Encouragement to do it quickly? How does this bring glory? Betrayal bringing glory? But the apostles must be somewhat used to it, Jesus turning things on their heads. He has been a religious teacher eating with sinners. He's a Jewish carpenter who talked to a Samaritan woman. His parables showed a father offering radical forgiveness to his son when he squandered his inheritance. And the list goes on. I'm sure the apostles' thoughts were always being stretched and reshaped by what Jesus said, did, and really just who he was. Then Jesus tells the apostles that he must go and they cannot follow now. Peter begs the question, why? And then claims that he will lay down his life for Jesus. But Jesus knows better, and he tells Peter so. The drama begins with the apostles believing that their dedication, their loyalty, their willingness to follow and lay down their life will be lived out. It's much like the beginning of each of my days. I offer my prayers, my works, joys, and sufferings of this day, and then, like the apostles, life happens. I encounter people, situations, my own emotions, and even though I committed just this morning to stay with Jesus, I move away and search for safety, convenience, or worse yet, act out of my emotions of frustration, anger, overwhelmed, etc. Each of the apostles, and ultimately each of us, must make a choice between staying with Jesus with our hearts, minds, and words, or turning away. It's hard. We don't mean to turn away, but habits, emotions, and reactions can so easily take center stage in our lives. In the midst of this Holy Week, filled with so much emotion, we have the invitation to follow Jesus through it all, to be with him as he suffers the journey and the agony of the cross. We have the opportunity to stay with him and receive the love that he pours out to us. We have the opportunity to respond with love and compassion. Can we be present to Jesus through all of this? Can we stay with him? Amen.